Alright guys, today's video is going to be about a gun that we all have, Ruger 1022. It's not a high-powered rifle, but it is definitely relatively available. And so I have several Ruger 1022s, and I was talking to Wendell about it the other day, and he decided that how many Rugers do you have?
Oh, I don't know.
Few. He has a few, and then I showed him some pictures of mine. And then he decided that he would build one and we could go play this game. What game is that, Wendell?
So we're gonna rebuild my stock 1022, and we're gonna try the Battleship Challenge. So this ought to be fun. These are shoot and seize, and I guess we will see who can sink whose fleet first.
Yeah. So it's just like playing. So we put this up on the target, and then whoever can shoot. Take out the fleet with the rifle.
Yep. So, anyhow, that's what we're planning on doing.
So, and this is what we're going to do it too. He has a pretty much.
It's a stock Ruger 1022. Little 4-power Bushnell scope on it. Nothing fancy, but we're gonna tear it down. We're gonna pull the barrel. We got some exciting things to do with this.
So you got what kind of Bushnell scope do you got here?
It's a cheap sport view. I don't know. Some kind of rimfire. Something cheap that got put on there about 20 years ago. So.
Oh, this is a 20-year-old gun?
Yeah. Well, Ryan is 35, turning 36 this year, and I bought him an identical Ruger 1022 when he was 16. I bought two of them, one for me and one for him. It's just a little cheap 1-inch 4-power scope. So Ruger 1022.
What's the stuff we're going with on this?
Well, first we got to get it out of the stock. There we go. You got to loosen the barrel bend.
Well, that's a nice barrel too. That's a stainless steel barrel.
Yeah.
Or is it just a brushed barrel?
No, that's stainless. It was a Walmart special 20-something years ago, before they cost nearly what they cost now.
What do you think you bought that for?
Well, I think I paid about $130, $140 a piece for them. They were $20 more for stainless instead of the all blued.
I remember when I started doing Ruger builds back in the...
There's your one action screw. After you take your barrel band off, we'll be reusing that in the new stock. So.
And what are the stuff we're going with? We're going to put a new stock on?
Yeah, we'll get that. We're going to restock. We're also going to put a extended magazine release on here.
So this is the guts here. We got the...
Yep.
So this is the trigger housing. This is the upper receiver, lower receiver.
1022s are pretty simple. You got two Allen screws right here at the base of the barrel. It uses a wedge to clamp the barrel in. Alright, that one's already loose.
What's the torque spec on that?
You know what? I have no idea what the torque spec is. I looked all over the internet and I could not find one. So I'm just going to torque it down to
good and tight.
Good and tight. We're going to go German. Good and tight. So there's the first one.
Good and tight.
Well,
so let's see. So there's two bolts and a clamp on the bottom.
It's a wedge. These screws are pretty long too. There we go. That's at least enough to get that by finger.
What length barrel is this? About 16 inches?
I don't know. Not very long. It's definitely carbine. So, there's the wedge. So, there you go. All it does is clamp the.
Yeah.
clamps
So
the barrel
there's a slot drilled into it right there.
Yeah. Ooh, that one's in there pretty good. Let me get a mallet. Exactly what I did not want to happen.
That's okay. It's only mine.
All right. I don't think we heard it.
Well, if I lose that 3-gun match, I'll know who to blame.
There we go. All right. Now we have a stock Ruger 1022 receiver.
Oh, well, we have that receiver part. You want me to put this trigger extension in there?
Yeah. So
Here. There you go.
pick this up on Amazon.
They sell stuff like that on Amazon?
Yeah, they got all kinds of accessories for 1022s on Amazon. This guy was on there for, I think, $11. So.
Oh, you're going with the competition one. You want to put that in? You want to hold the camera?
All right, I got the camera. Cody's real big into this whole Ruger 1022 thing. I think you got, what, 3
Yeah, 4
custom
of them.
builds? 4?
Yeah, 4 custom builds. You got a punch? Because you got to knock those up.
All right, here. You hold the camera, I'll get the punch.
All right. All right, we got the punches back.
All right.
Yeah, I used to do Ruger rimfire back in the early 2010s, and I built quite a. And then I had the year of when I gave everyone in my family a Ruger 1022 because I'm just infatuated with these little guns. We gotta pull that. Oh, they're they steel? Need a little bit.
There it is.
It came out. So you have to pull it apart because basically all it does is there's a pin in there that pulls it back. You got to make sure it's all set up correctly. We have a So you want it to go in when you stick it in here, underneath that. So you got to push that pin back and then slide it in like that.
Yep.
Pretty simple. The other thing that you want to do to these is take out this stupid release. I think that is the most horrible one I've ever seen. This is so much easier before I had to start wearing glasses on shit. Okay. Let me get. Like that. So now,
right.
goes like that. Make sure you put that back in there.
The ejector in the slot. All right.
We only did this like this because it's so much easier to do it without that burl on there.
Yes.
I've been taking my daughter to the shooting range, and my the gun I give her to shoot doesn't have an speed extender. It's just a standard one. She gets so mad at me. But see the retainer here, when you pull it, it doesn't release.
Right.
So they make a Valcorxen makes a see.
Yeah.
They make a one that when you pull it back, it releases it automatically.
Yeah, we'll worry about that next.
All right, cool.
Something tells me this is going to be an ongoing project. So, all right.
I'll
Cody.
hand that back over.
All right. Barrel.
Damn.
This is a Shaw barrel. .92 at the end. It is a bull barrel. It has
You
a
bought-
mass chamber. So, and I got spiral fluted. It was only like $10, $15 more, but when it is threaded, so I haven't decided if I'm gonna.
Put a
They
muzzle.
make a muzzle brake that's .92 that will fit seamlessly in here. At some point, I may have to try that too.
A
But,
muzzle brake for 22.
yeah, radial. It's a radial brake. So,
What's that supposed to give you?
I don't know. Makes you look good.
Adds cool guy points, right?
Yeah, yeah. This one slipped right in. So now we just set the wedge on there. Gotta have cool guy points.
My barrel's still carbon fiber, so
Whatever. Whatever. Don't try to impress me with your carbon fiber.
Well, what we're gonna do too is I've always wondered this. What is the actual difference between like 22 Magnum, it's 22 long rifle mini mags and all this stuff? So we bought a bunch of 22, and we're gonna go out to the range and like Corona this to see if and we got a factory, a stock barrel. And then because I got a rifle that's pretty much bone stock. We're going to take that and then we'll do all three ones to see like each different round if it actually yields any difference between the different manufacturers. Wasn't that one of the things we were talking about?
Yep.
So I just thought that would be fun to do because I've always wondered, is mini mag really better? You spend more money for that mini mag.
I don't know. You know, they always put a velocity claim on there, and you always wonder if that velocity claim is anywhere near close. All right, so we'll tighten one side down a little bit.
Dang, look at that thing.
Tighten the other side down a little bit. As you can see, it's now clamped back in there. So they're pretty good too.
But here's the other problem you have. Well, where's your stock at? Your stock.
Oh, it's right there. Right floor.
Here's the problem you have with these. Okay, this is the stock. Here, we're going to put it on here, and he's going to show you what the problem with modifying it is. It won't fit.
It ain't gonna fit.
So you have to get if you start, once you change the barrel, you pretty much have to get an aftermarket stock.
Or either that or you're gonna be really busy cutting a lot of material out of there.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we got the barrel on.
mag release.
Yep, we got the extended mag release.
Are you gonna? What are some of the other mods you want to do to it?
Well, I'm gonna shoot it first, then we'll try to figure out whether I'm gonna do something with the trigger or not.
Because
So
mine has all the goodies in it. It has the Valcorkson, all that stuff.
all right. So what I decided to go with, this is a Hogue over molded. This will fit the bull barrel channel. I like that it's a thumb hole. It feels good. So
The only problem with these, they pick up a lot of dirt.
yeah, they do, and dog hair. So
Oh, it has a cheek well in it too.
it's got cheek well, the whole schmeal. So there we go. All right, it's in the stock. Now that factory action screw that we took out, we're going to put that back in.
They don't send the screw. You have to use the factory one.
Yep.
How many mags do you have?
Oh, I've got several more in the safe, but it's all right. We'll start with a 10 rounder and we'll go from there.
So when I was doing Ruger rimfire, you had 5 stages. So I have 5 magazines, and I took my girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife. So I have 10 round magazines in my bag.
Yeah, and I couldn't find a torque spec for this either, so that's good and tight. All right, so there it is. Of course, now this is the factory rail. It's got the 3/8 inch dovetail. It also is a 1 inch. So if we're going to shoot accurately, and I figure the Battleship will probably do it 50 yards, you got to have a suitable optic. So
Oh my gosh.
here we go.
You're putting a Bushnell.
Yes, it is
Oh
a
my
Bushnell.
gosh.
Let me,
Well, at least you kept it in the family. Look at it. So you went from this Bushnell to the Big Daddy Bushnell.
and actually, I got ahead of myself here. If you're going to mount a scope correctly, we got to start back over.
Oh, because this has those rings that you have to tighten it all up at once, don't you? So you didn't go with a Lapua mounting rail?
No. This works just fine. Hold on.
Jesus Christ, that is a hell of a barrel.
It is a lot of barrel. And it's a matched chamber.
Do you have the, you have to use a special extractor when you have matched chambers?
If you read what they talk about with this chamber, it's a match hybrid chamber. And it should run without having to have the what's called the power extractor, but we will see. So, all right.
So what happens is on normal match barrels, the extractor on there is
The
not.
chamber's really, really tight, and when it, and if you don't have the power extractor, you're not going to get the rounds out.
Yeah, it won't pull the round out.
So, all
So you got the balance, the level. He's suggesting.
Now we get the rifle level. May not be perfect, but you know what?
If you got the tools, why not do it?
If you're gonna do it right.
Jesus criminy. What is this rifle, this scope normally mount on?
It was on a long-range rifle that I was shooting out to 1,000 yards, but now it's not. But this is the. Hang on, let me get the. I gotta get the torque wrench.
What is that, 18 inch-pounds?
20. All right. Okay. Now we can still move it in the rings, and
There's no bolts in there either.
well, there's no screws in the top caps yet. On the top. So.
Yeah, I was reading, one of the things they have out at the range, they have that 300-yard challenge for 22s.
Yeah.
They say it's like equivalent to shooting out to 1,000 yards with a, I don't know how true that is, but
Yeah, but there's a whole nother style of 22 for that.
oh yeah?
They make a heavy bullet. It's subsonic. You got to have like a 1 in 8 twist. I think this one's a 1 in 16. And it's like a 60 grain bullet.
Yeah, 1 in 16, yeah.
So, yeah, you got to have a lot faster twist. The bullet weight's almost double, and so, anyways, I need to set the proper eye relief, make sure I can see through this thing. So, I'm gonna bump it back just a hair. Right there. It comes right up into view. That's where we want it. Okay, now we're going to level up. Watch the barrel level. Watch the scope level.
So because that already has a built-in level, you don't have to put
Well, it was already mounted on a rifle and level before, so I did not take the level off. And it may very well go back at some point onto another long-range rifle, but it really was not designed for what I was using it for.
What's it designed for?
It's really designed to be a varmint scope, not so much but I was using it to shoot out to 1,000 yards, and it worked. I mean, don't get me wrong. All right. We're level. And that back one I tightened enough that should hold that scope while I put while I get the front torque down. One of the reasons I like these worn rings is it's easy to level the rifle in these, or a scope in these. And they do seem to hold pretty damn good. I've used it on quite a few rifles, and I've been very pleased with the outcome. So. All right, let's recheck level. Looks pretty good to me, Cody. I'm going to call that good.
Looks good to me.
All right. Now we're going to put the second one in the back.
It's just that big of a scope on that rifle. Just
It looks pretty good, man.
you get cool guy points for that. Look, man.
And I will say this. Almost every single rifle I have that I shoot long range with has a mil scope on it. I really enjoy mil more than I do inch. And that's one of the reasons I went ahead and pulled this to put down here. This is an inch scope. Alright. Always make sure when you're done with your torque wrench,
Take off the pressure.
take all the tension off of it.
Well, the parallax gun, this goes all the way out to 500 yards.
Yeah, well, it shows 5. It shows 500 and then it shows infinity after that. So, and I've successfully have shot this out to 1,000 yards. But it also goes all the way down to 20 yards. So, 20 is pretty close in. This is a Bushnell Engage. This guy is 6 to 24 power. And it's the Bushnell Engage, it's the MOA reticle, which is pretty cool. I like the MOA reticle. I like the way it looks, just wish it was mil. What I really like about these scopes is the toolless turrets. So you dial for whatever elevation you need, or you dial it to get it zeroed. When you're done, lock it down. Spin your cap off, reset your turret to 0.
Oh,
And that's it. That's how quick and easy it is to re-zero these turrets. I like the fact they lock down. So if I'm zeroed at 50, then I want to shoot at 100, and I know I need more elevation. Pull the turret up, dial how much elevation I need, lock it down. So, anyways, let me get this off of there. There she is. Oh, also part of the reason I went with this scope on here, 1/8 MOA adjustment. So 1/8 of an inch per click at 100, which means it's going to be 1/4 inch clicks at 50 yards. So, and then these guys came busting in.
look, we got our little guys.
That's because Marley's very smart and she knows how to turn the doorknob and let herself into the shop. So.
All right, sorry, it took us a couple of minutes to kick the dogs out of here.
Yep.
So, yeah, here we are. Let's take a look at this one last time. So you have a Hogue stock, which I like Hogue.
Hogue stock, Shaw barrel, Bushnell Engage, 6 to 24, 1/8 MOA adjustments with their toolless turrets. And then we have the extended mag release. So we will have to test that and see how it works.
Bad dogs.
So there you go. Falls right out. Pretty
Show
cool.
them again.
All right.
Show
Yeah.
it. Bam.
That is slick. Pretty
Slick.
cool.
Slick as snot, man.
Slickish nut. I like it. So now we got to shoot. Well, actually, next thing we got to do is we got to put an optic on your rifle, because I don't think you're going to want to shoot a red dot
Yeah.
for the 10-22 challenge.
I got the other. I got my comp gun, the red one, and I got another one too, the green one.
So figure out which one you want to do that with. I'll pull another long range scope off of something and
Well, the cool thing is my daughter wants to be involved in this, so
yeah.
we can bring her to the range with us.
Yep. I like the way it turned out. I think it looks pretty good. So feels good. I think it'll be fun.
It looks cool. All right, guys.
Yeah. All
We
right.
got this far. We really appreciate it. Look for the. We're gonna have a parts list of the gun down in the description.
Yep.
If you like our merch, if you want to help us out, buy some merch from us. And the next one of these videos will be us on the range testing these out. So, all right.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. So what was that?
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yep.
All right, guys.